Welcome to another riveting episode of Beyond Boundaries, a talk show where we bring you the inspiring and insightful journeys of leaders who are changing the landscape of education in India. Today, I have with me an educator with over 30 years of experience in education. Beyond her professional experience and achievements, her journey as a writer, speaker, and adventurer, as well as her holistic approach to life and education, are truly remarkable. Please welcome the Director Principal of Seth Anandram Jaipuria School, Principal Nambiar. Ma'am, it is a pleasure to have you with us here today.
Thank you so much. I think I'm also looking forward to some great conversation.
Absolutely, ma'am.
Do you have different resources or teachers for different curriculums, or is it something that the training, like you mentioned, the training will be provided to each and every member on your?
So see, we have a set rule that 100 hours of training each teacher of Jaipuria has to undergo. So where we have 50 hours, we have our own training institute called Samarthya Teachers Training Academy, where we provide teachers, they provide training not only internally, but even externally, and that's pretty popular. Like at the moment, all of us are undergoing training on AI and how the world will look like. And it's interesting, it's a 6-month course. But for Cambridge...
Is it generative AI or...?
It's all, everything. It's a 6-month long course. Every Saturday we sit down. We don't go party, we sit down and do this course. We had this huge exhibition and it was wonderful what the kids came up with. And it was about the future, how it will look like. It was all,
So does every class have their own theme, or how did you?
So we allowed them, they picked up what they wanted to showcase. And basically, see, it has to be, I feel, gone are the days when school has to do, everything becomes like a wedding ceremony, and where they miss out so much on their academic, koi padhta nahi hai, padhata nahi hai. So I think what is important is what you're learning in the class you showcase. So like you can see across, we have the Atal Lab. This is one of our unique, where children have come up with beautiful projects. They have made drones. They have made excellent things.
They made drones?
Yeah. And they taught the adopted school. We have adopted school in the vicinity, government school, where they went and taught those kids how to do it. They have helped them fly a drone. They put cameras in the drone, I think, something they were doing. What is important is that, so you give children an exposure of everything. It has to be like, you must have seen the radio jockey studio. I think that's a very unique feature. I don't think so any school has, but we have it. To develop a sense of discipline, our assemblies are very unique, where all the 5,000 kids, all the teachers are in their classroom on the screen, because we have a smart board in every class. And we do the assembly from the radio jockey studio. So we have a prayer, yoga, children.
It's done through the video conferencing in a way, or with the smartphone. Okay, and that's very nice.
So every child attends.
A tech-enabled school.
So I think when we call about how we're using technology, I think you have to use it to your advantage. Like I tell parents, instead of sending a mail, I want to meet you, then you wait outside, I may be busy. Let's fix a Zoom call. And I'm doing this. A lot of parent meetings I hold on Zoom because you are working, the parent is working. Principal से आपने मेरे शक्ल थोड़ा ना देखना, आपको complain करना है या आपको praise करना है या कुछ भी करना है. Let's talk over Zoom.
We talked about technology integration in the classroom, your smart boards, having Zoom calls, and then talking about globalization, have opened new doors that never existed before. And technology is kind of adding fuel to it.
Sure.
With the new tech giants having the AI award now, everyone has built their own AI model, and everyone is training in the world. Where do you see your school in terms of technology integration as compared to other schools in India, and school in the same vicinity here?
So I think we are working a lot on technology integration, and I think our children have been doing very well in that also. Like if I talk about technology integration, some of our projects, we created a project that how a sensory prototype he created, which could sense if a stray dog is passing by and is hungry. So, and then we have these tools which have been identified like let's say the IT team identifies these are some new tools which have come out, then they share it with the teachers.
Okay, there's a separate IT team here.
Yeah. And then the teachers say, okay, fine, I think this I can use in my social science class, this I can use in my math class. So they pick up and they go through it. Then we even have like internal trainings, like maybe, because it's very important for them to now know technology, otherwise they'll be left behind. Yeah. So we do a lot of trainings internally. We have, even for students, we have like mobile labs. So we have trolleys which are taken in the classroom where children can work. In our library, we have, bought this ChatGPT 4, which is available to the children. So if they want to go and ask anything, or teachers also have access. So what is important is you have to create that environment. We have internal sessions, and now we are inviting Mr. Rakshit Tandon. He's coming. He'll be talking to our kids about, because that is very important. When you're moving towards technology, it's important to know the pros and cons and how to use it.
Ma'am, if you could add any one subject in the curriculum that is not traditional, what would that be?
That is not traditional. I think the most important thing which I would add is values.
Wow.
Because values hota hai, moral science class hota hai. But I think if we look at the new generation, I think somewhere the roots, our values are missing. I mean, I know more about maybe a prairies or a temperate island, but I do not know about my own country. I don't know about my own culture. So in our school, we do a lot. Like today, we had a beautiful assembly on Ramayana. So the children spoke about the lessons learned from Ramayana, which was the best. And they did their own research and presented. So I think what I want children, that's what I was telling you in our assemblies, we don't show them anything. We want them to create things and show us.
So with that note, we'd like to conclude our conversation here with Principal Nambiar. We went through her journey, her ups and downs, what challenges she had faced, how she overcame those challenges, what was strategy behind the success of her school, how she uses her brain to educate her teachers, her management, her students, and her holistic approach to life. Thank you so much, ma'am. It was an honor with you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.